Good morning. It is October 28th. Monday morning, it's 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, and we are looking at the 1 minute chart for CFD crude oil. So I'm just going to pop over to the 5 minute chart. We did make new highs last night and also this morning. I believe it was after the opening. Yes, it was. But anyways, I do expect a retrace to happen. We did break into another channel up here. If you go back, okay, there's the 5682. Back here, it did break into this little channel right here. And typically, what happens when it breaks into a channel like that, it does have a bit of a pullback. So I'm looking to capitalize on that. And then I'll watch for exit signs. So I did go short right in here once it broke this level right there. Zoom in a little bit. Once it broke this level here, I went short, and I expect it to come down below here and maybe retrace a little bit and then go back down, and I may add to my orders once it does that. So right now I am short. My stop is just above the 56.92, and I do anticipate it playing out till 11:30 Mountain Standard Time, coming down. It may come down quite a bit. That's hard to say. You look at the 5 minute chart here again. Yesterday's lows. I say yesterday, I mean Friday, down around here. So it may get down to here and may exceed it a bit before going back up. But we'll just watch the patterns and let them tell us what to do. So I'm going to put you on pause and we'll monitor. Okay, it's 8:20. We're almost an hour into the opening. Yeah, we've come down nicely here. I got in initially around 56.70, and I did add some positions around 56.60 here. And it is still continuing to move down, actually moving down quicker than I thought it would. That's a good thing. So we'll see where it ends up at 8:30. I may start pulling some out around 56.10 in this area here. But we'll see how hard and fast it drops. If it continues to keep going, I'll keep some in it. But as it's sitting right now, it's looking good. I'm going to move my stops down, so I will not lose any money today. And hopefully it goes down further, and I can lock in profits. But I do hope to get to that 56.10 here shortly, so I'll just put it on pause and we'll see where it goes. Okay, so quick update. I did get my exit signal, so I did close. It came back and it broke up above this level right here. Wait for it to come down and you get out, and yeah, so got it at 70, that's 40 pips. I may come back up if it breaks this level. I may enter, depending on what time of day it does that. It may happen right away. It may happen a little bit later, but there's a good chance it will go back up and come back up in this area here today. So put it on pause and we'll see where it shakes out. Okay, so we did come down a bit more to that 56.10, 56 to 56.10 area. That was my target. I think I got a little too early here. This is not a reversal point here. This is standard. Comes back, breaks, the previous high, and turns around, comes back. Reversal pattern, that I'd be looking for is a break of this one here, perhaps this one, and it's not the actual reverse point right there, it's actually below. And you know, if it does that, I'll look for entry points to go short again, or I may just go short again right now. Usually if it's going to turn around, it'll turn around 8:30, so this may continue to go down for the rest of the day. Yeah, that was 55.60 target, maybe in around here. So just keep an eye on it for now, and say I might get in with a small position and go with the long stop. Okay. Okay, another update here. It's 10:30 Mountain Time, so we are just breaking this point here. So I do expect it to come down into this area right in here and look for a reversal. So I'll probably start pull some profits out now. I did make a bit of a blunder up here. I got out early and I got back in, lost a few cents, but that's okay. Like I say, nothing wrong with no such thing as a bad profit. So yeah, I think I'll start pulling some of my positions out right now. Okay, it's 11:17 Mountain Standard Time. So I pulled out all my shorts in this area here. I do expect it to come lower into this area here, and I don't expect it to exceed this 55.41 mark. It'll probably come up here and then come back down and then get ready to come back up. I like this because, you know, we had a long drawdown and there wasn't a whole lot of waves in it, and I do use the you know, the other day I mentioned that I don't use indicators, but the Fibonacci, the 1.618, you do see a lot of that in here. So sometimes I do use it as a reference. Take here, and you come down to right this one here. We're going to use this correction line right there. And you see where it ends up, and that's about where I figure the price will come down into this area. I don't think it'll exceed that Fibonacci. Usually when it does exceed, that means it pulls back and it will go down more, in my experience. So it hit the, you know, my initial take on the day was that it would come down and it would come down here and play out the day. So I was correct in that. You know, I had one mistake here, but I got back in. So I got in at I got short at 70 pips, or sorry, 56.70. Came down, pulled out. I think it was around here, around 30.32. I pulled out. I noticed I pulled out too early. I wasn't watching, wasn't paying attention. So I got back in around 56.12 mark, and got another 40 pips out of it. So 70 to 30, 40 pips there, and another 40 pips. So that's an 80 pip day. Can't complain about that. So you know, I don't like to, you know, chase this around. Once it slows down, you'll just sit by your computer and you'll just watch and watch and watch. And I got my 80 cents. You know, I've been averaging since I've been putting on these videos, and I'm happy with that. So I am going to log off for the day, and tomorrow's a new day and new opportunities. So I guess, you know, last week I shared my number one rule. You know, focus on a trade, not on making money, and you know, that stands true. Because I mean, at the end of the day, you know, if you focus on making a good trade, or you focus on trying to make money and getting in, getting out, trying to chase it, scared to lose it, either way, you're going to be right. You know, if you're scared to lose it, you probably will. And if you focus on making a good trade, you probably will. You know, I've watched videos of other traders, and you know, I was watching this one young fella. He's trading, and you know, he had six contracts he was trading, and you could just see the tension in him. He started to move his way, and then it came back a bit, and he got all excited, and you could tell the anxiety was setting in, and it came down. He started dropping some contracts, came down, he dropped the rest, and he had a good day, but damn, that's stressful. Why would you want to do that to yourself? You know, I watch other traders, you know, like the scalpers, you know, 7 or 8 cents. They say if you can get 75 out of 100 trades, then you're doing well. Well, if you've traded for any length of time or understand the charts, I mean, you grab 8 cents. Like today was $1.30, $1.40 move, and you try to grab 8 cents, it bounces back on you. Like the 25 times that you do lose, are you losing that 8 cents, or are you losing 30 cents? Like, where are your stops in that? So sure, it sounds good, but you try it, and you'll see it's not as good as it sounds. So I like my way of doing it. It's much more relaxed approach. You know, a minute for the day, and I've been demonstrating that to you day in, day out for the last well, this is the 8th day now. So yeah, proofs in the pudding. Anyways, I will log off and get this video posted.